It's Theme Park Thursday Live with Dillos Diz. Featuring Frank. And Jen.
Hello.
I'm always like, did I not hit something? That black screen. We have to shorten it at the end of the song.
Oh, I thought that was a choice. Oh, I guess it is a choice, but you just don't know how to turn it off. That's fine.
Shorten it a little bit, like it's just part of the video. Hey,
Hello.
Steppers, not Frank. Where's your name, not Frank? Usually,
Oh, well,
I like the
people were
exclamation
anticipating.
point.
It gives it oomph. It's like,
yeah, Steppers.
It's the feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm loving the shirts. I mean, you're just bringing it all around tonight. Fantastic. That's right, Michael. Steffers is here.
Oh, I'm here. Is it?
Steffers.
I don't know how to work this. Wow. Hello.
Yeah, everyone has been waiting. We are thankful for that because I saw Lewis and Dr. Val and Michael and Lee and Nate. Everyone was already waiting for us. It's a fabulous thing when that happens. So good evening to all. Oh, hello, Jeffers. Welcome.
I told you the party's not complete until it's Jeffers is here.
Jeffers. That was a direct quote before we started recording. I was like, wow, it's like everybody's rolling in. She said, it's not a party until Jeffers is here. And here you are, Jeffers and Steffers, together at last. One day we're just going to have you both host.
I'm ready.
Excellent.
I don't know if Jeff will do it, but I'll do it. It's
Jeffers, come on now. You have to. It's a requirement of something.
Of nothing, but of something.
Nothing. My brain, I mean, sometimes my brain is a little crazy. And last week I had a lot of technical difficulties. So, that could be something. But this week my brain's a little crazy because I am prepping for a road trip and to be out of this house for like 2 weeks. And I'm like, I could totally go live and look normal.
Yeah, as I text you like 10 minutes before, like,
hello,
are you here?
I'm like, what time is it? Did I miss it? I knew I was away from my phone, but I didn't think it was for that long. But here we are.
Set alarms.
Yes.
Or something.
Frank had to work or something. I don't know. Apparently he's being like called back in now because, things are returning back to normal here and there.
Same, Frank, same.
Right? Exactly.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
We're just going to flex and stretch real quick.
Yes, exactly.
Speaking of Frank.
You are right. Oh, he is here. Steffers is good for readings, Michael. Hello, Frank, in the chat. We were wondering if you would be watching along with us. We were discussing it beforehand. Yeah, your ears were ringing, I'm sure.
His ears were on fire.
That's right. Those hearing aids. Look at Frank in the chat. Now he can keep up with it over there. It's good.
Wow.
Oh, Lord. Okay, we understand. Anyway, Steffers, thanks for stepping up once again. What is this, like 3 times Frank has been absent?
Yeah, really, honestly, the next time it's just going to become the Steffers and Jen show.
Yeah.
Jen and Steffers show. Whatever. Right. I need my little own title card in the intro. It's fine.
Jenners and Steffers. Jeffers had asked if my real name was something one day, and then we were playing around with the name. I forget. Jeffers, can you remind me what we were saying it was? And then we were coming up with new names. But anyway, all right. So we are 4 minutes in to the show. And
already on a tangent.
But we're going to bring up our 3 topics for this evening. Our first 2 kind of go hand in hand, so we may end up going in order, but I don't want to take that power away from you, the audience, for your votes, so I will still hear that out. The first topic, Happily Ever After is back, but not so fast. There's some things happening. What are you eating, Steffers? What are you eating? What are you having? Are you having chocolate? Yeah. Delicious.
One day I'll be sponsored. Lee, she hasn't even finished yet. How are you?
I'm not done yet, Lee. Thanks for joining, Lee. I know it's late. All right. Topic number 2. 50 changes for the 50th? Lots of changes happening, some announcements made. We can go through them, courtesy of our friends over at For the Love of the Mouse. And topic number 3, as my earpiece falls out, is Silenzio Bruno. And this is basically to discuss some beef that Steffers had brought up earlier in the day on Twitter in relation to today's Theme Park Thursday podcast episode, where we discussed our initial feelings, no spoilers, about Luca. So we have Happily Ever After is back, but not so fast, which kind of ties into 50 changes for the 50th and Silenzio Bruno. So please let us know what you think and what you want to hear. Boom.
Lee just has to be psychic.
Yes, this was it. Gentry. Right.
I don't. But how? Do I?
He had some. It was based on a TikTok. We're 6 minutes in TikTok. It was based on a TikTok, and someone was going through random like kid names, and they were horrible. You know what, Dr. Al? She always has good snacks. She's eating like ice cream sometimes. She's got the like.
Okay, let me tell you. If I could be sponsored, this is not sponsored, but if I could be sponsored,
yeah,
Brookside,
yeah,
and Wisps sold.
All right.
I don't even. Wow, just one day. That's a goal. I'm going to manifest it.
Yeah.
And then
this is
maybe
what we talk about. We talk all about the manifesting.
We really do.
We do.
That's a true fact.
Mm-hmm. All right. So far, Lee seems to be the only one not voting for number 3 first. So
I didn't even see.
He may lose. So, sorry, Lee. I think we may have to just start with our beef then.
I mean, that's
our
fine.
Beef was topic number 3, Silenzio Bruno. So we discussed on the Theme Park Thursday podcast episode today. Catch it on your favorite podcasting platform. The movie Luca, since Frank and I had just watched it over the weekend. You also watched it.
I did.
I made a comment that it didn't get me in my feels, which basically means it just didn't make me cry like
which shocked me.
Pixar movies have.
Shocking.
Yeah. And this shocked you and kind of hurt you at the same time, so much so that you haven't even been able to listen to the rest of the episode. Is that correct?
Yeah, okay. That's correct.
What is your beef? Just go ahead.
So you guys were talking about Luca and Raya.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And some of the things I agreed with, which I cannot even remember all of it because I was so distraught. Mm-hmm. But Luca had so many feel-good, like, teary, like, moments. How did you not cry? Like, what? I mean, I get you Dillo a lot of things, but, like... I mean, just the ending could have at least 1 tear, maybe like a 2-tier thing. Not even the end. See, that's where it got me. I was like, I'm okay.
There was the moment. I don't want to give spoilers. So there was a moment earlier in the movie that made me go, "Oh, like that's sad. What's happening in this scene is like that's sad."
Yeah, but
it turned around. And I was very excited and happy for him at the end, but it didn't not like happy tears, which is very odd for me. I cry when people win game shows. So,
see, this is the beef.
Yeah.
This right now. This is the issue we're having.
Yeah.
Also, I will say that I think it was Frank. It could have been you, but it was probably Frank. The underwater development was definitely lacking. Mm-hmm. However, that wasn't the point. But after whoever said it, I was like, wow, you're right. And it kind of was like, because Luca was above Raya for me for like a good bit. But now I'm rethinking my choices.
Yeah. So Lee says it was a nice movie.
What does
and he thought it built moments and then moved on a little quicker than you. I agree with that, Lee.
But do you need to draw it out?
No, you don't have to draw it out. It wasn't like it's missing something. And I don't know that I could put my finger on it except to say like a certain feel, I guess. But like, I liked it. I liked the messaging. I liked the characters. There was just
the conflict could have been.
I don't like conflict. So
the conflict, like it, like the the thing that happens was really a 2-second thing that happened, and then everyone was all like, woo, we're all good to go. So like I get that.
Yeah.
But a tear at the end, Jen, that's all I ask for.
For those in the chat, yeah, see, Lee is saying it didn't hold the feels. For those
Lee
in the chat who
is
saw the
Lee.
movie,
He doesn't count.
did anyone cry? Anyone besides? Oh, sorry for the drag race happening outside my house right now. Did anyone else cry? Dr. Val cried during Ninja Warrior tonight. Same, Dr. Val. Anytime I watch Ninja Warrior, I am crying always. Lewis, is this a fact, or are you kind of making fun of me a little bit? I mean, because if it's a fact, wow, and I'm so excited that we share this. And if you're kind of making fun of me a little bit, that's okay too.
I will say, did you cry during Riot? Because I don't even know if I could fathom the rest of what was happening because you were talking about this.
I got verklempt and I like welled during Riot. I didn't like cry.
I really wish we could discuss which part. Was it the big part or was it the first part?
I think it was the big part.
Okay. Well, see, I have issues, so I cried twice. Onward,
I would say. There were times
okay.
From a point and then like towards the end and then like the end as well.
Upon reflection, I guess Ryo is more beklumping. I don't even use that word, but
beklumped. I was going to say something about Luca and now I'm forgetting.
I think it was a very good. I think Luca was more geared to a younger, like, I understand this message type of, like, it was more of like, I can explain this to a 2-year-old. And Raya was more like in the feels, like give people what they want.
Yeah.
So I guess I will
like
retract my beef.
I couldn't discuss Frank, if you're still watching, go watch Inside Out. I couldn't discuss the big scene with Bing Bong in Inside Out without like actually crying as I was describing it. That's how much it got me in my feels. These are things I'm saying. This is like, so it's hard for
I feel like there is like a, wow, okay, fine. Just fine. That's all I have to say is fine. Also, I feel like Luca was more to the point than Soul was. I feel like Soul was a little bit too slow in progression, and maybe Luca was a little bit too fast. And that's my beef. It's fine.
At some point, I'm going to have to rate these movies. And really, I just need to watch them all again. Like, I need to go back and watch Soul, Raya, and Luca all again. And, like, then see. I mean, now granted, one is Disney, 2 or Pixar, but, you know, just to see where I would place them. So, Lewis, upon further investigation, it looks like me and Dr. Val probably relate a little more than you and I in terms of crying when people win things. Okay. All right. That's my Sunday.
Okay. I'm interested.
And you know what else, Jeffers? Sorry, Steffers.
No, that's fine.
Steffers, you know what else you have to watch? When Harry Met Sally. Thank you. Go ahead, Steffers.
She really threw that in there, Jeff. I'm interested in Dr. Val's not rating, but reaction to Luca. Because she hasn't seen it yet.
Right. Yes.
So
we're gonna be interested in her and Lewis's reactions to the movies and what
I don't even know what I said that triggered Lee to say that's your young brain. So yes, it is my young brain. I am owning it because I don't know what I even said that.
Probably. Yeah. That's fine though. All right. But this is our beef. This is how me and Steffers have beef. This is the extent of it. So show's over, folks. Uh-oh, what happened?
Is that a Potter spinoff? I'm just
No, Dr. Val, Jeffers has never seen When Harry Met Sally.
I've seen it and I'm a youth.
Steffers has seen it. Jeffers has not.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a Potter spinoff?
Oh.
I don't know what we're just thinking about here. Go ahead.
I'm reading Lee's comment.
Oh, okay. How did we vote here? We did 3, 2, 1. Well, 1 and 2 kind of tie together, right? So let's just start here and then we'll go into the other changes. Maybe So Happily Ever After is back. I personally am excited for this because I'm going to get to see it on my trip in a few weeks.
I literally watched it an hour ago on YouTube, or 2 hours ago on YouTube.
Now here's another thing with the feels. I'm excited to see the show again. I've only seen it once.
Oh, bring tissues.
But I was a very big wishes person, and I
No,
don't know that it can ever.
It can, and it will, and it'll be fine. Just bring tissues.
But I've seen it before. I've seen it in person, and then I've also watched videos of it as well. Do you think, Steppers, that it will come back after the 50th celebration, because it is going on hiatus come October 1st, which we'll get into?
So I will have issues if it does not, because everyone knows. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you again. Jackson proposed. Jackson's my husband, spoiler. Proposed during Happily Ever After. So I know that fireworks shows come and go, whatever, that's fine. But I would like to see it at least one more time. And I won't be back until December, which will be with the new show. And it's not the same watching it on YouTube. Like, cool, the audio is great, but you don't get the oohs and ahs in person. And I think that really sets the tone. Yeah. However, nope, I'm not going to say however. We all know how we feel about change.
I mean, maybe I'm a little bothered by change. I mean, I think Lewis just spells it out here.
Okay, so I guess, are we going at this from the show aspect of it all or the fireworks of it all?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, so Happily Ever After overall, an amazing show. I mean, no one can deny that. The music is amazing. What the projections they have on the castle are amazing.
Correct.
There's nothing wrong with that show whatsoever. Wishes, however, got me more in my feels than Happily Ever After.
I can't say anything without offending people, so we're gonna say agree to disagree.
That's okay.
Like, I
feel very strongly on either side.
Correct.
Yeah.
I feel if we were if we were drawing parallels with like an Illuminations type of situation, I would side with Illuminations for that reason. But Happily Ever After, I think, is so well done, and it's stuff that I like, the movies and the editing and the project, all of it. I just love it. Yeah. So I will always be a Happily Ever After fan.
I get that. And see, Dr. Val is saying Lewis cares more about the fireworks, which then not wishes for sure. Yeah,
but the timing for Happily Ever After really, really goes. It really molds. It's all very. It's great.
When they wishes the blue fairy. Fairy and the fireworks.
No, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly.
Agree to disagree.
Wishes come true, and then it goes wishes. I got just thinking about it.
I got engaged, so that's not gonna.
I mean, and that's you know what? And if I had gotten engaged during Happily Ever After, sure, completely different ballgame. Absolutely. So I get it.
We'll agree to disagree, people. That's fine.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go on to our final topic of the night. 50 changes for the 50th. So I brought up an article from our friends over at For Love of the Mouse, Crystal and Bryson, who have an excellent blog post on this. I'll share my screen, everybody, so we can.
Oh yeah, scroll down to those. Stare at the barges together. We're all in this together. And my first question. I don't know if this is a first time thing, but okay, never mind. It literally says for the first time. So my question will now alter to, how do we feel about the projection stretching all the way to Timbuktu? All the way. Scroll down. Where are you at?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. I came back to you because I was like, what?
Yeah, right there. There we go.
Oh, I see what you were saying.
How do we feel like, I feel I'm not going to be able to see it all, and it's going to really bug me that I can't see it all because it's all about the details.
Right. So you feel like if you're standing in this spot in the photo, let's say.
Yeah, but I'm blind, so
But if there were things happening on the castle, you probably would miss things because this way, like, you're standing too far back. However, if it's stretching down Main Street, should do my 2-finger point. If it's stretching down Main Street, then you would be able to see everything around you. It's very immersive that way.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like this is their comeback multiple times sell. Like,
Uh-huh.
oh, you know you're gonna miss something when you come to see this awesome show.
Yeah.
So come back and maybe stand in a different spot. I see you, Disney. I see right through you.
Because Theme Park Rob, she's filling in for Frank. So
I'm really trying to be in character. Rob.
she has an MFA in dramaturgy. So, all right. So, Lewis says they love them at Disneyland. Lee is saying, "Love that idea. It gives a new show each time you watch it. Watch it to me, and gives everyone an experience from any vantage point. This would be a spectacular experience. But who wants to stand at the front of Main Street?" Says Theme Park
Exactly.
Rock. Yes. Oh, I couldn't breathe for a second. I agree because I don't like standing in the back. I used to, because then you can make the quick exit after.
Yes.
But not anymore. I like being closer now. But with this, if it's really gonna, is it gonna go down to the train station? Do they say it's called Disney Enchantment, by the way? Let me scroll more.
Yeah, scroll more. I will say Lee makes a good point that it'll give everyone an experience, but is it the same experience?
Right. So it just says from Cinderella Castle down Main Street. If it went then to like the train station and you're like, whoa, my God, what's happening? And it's all around you.
That would be cool if they could do like fireworks, like synchronized, but on both ends.
Right. Or even
Then
projections that kind of like,
correct. That would be a good use because then you wouldn't all be crowding. It would lessen the crowds in theory.
Right.
So that they could crowd at the train station and crowd at the castle.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Don't listen to me, Disney. It's fine.
They don't listen to us that often because they keep changing things. So let's just all get angry together.
I don't know if this is going to be, I don't know if this justifies this situation we got going on. I don't believe it will.
I don't understand. I don't understand why during illuminations every night they had the big like globe ball thing come out of the water, right? It was not sitting there all day long. Now, I understand this is a lot. So to probably tuck these away would probably take up too much space. But having them sit in the middle of the water all day long, being such an eyesore, I don't know. It's worth it.
I'm going to say it, and I'm not going to take it back. Universal does a water cinematic celebration perfectly fine without eyesores. I done said it. I did it.
I'm sure this will be a lovely Disney-esque show, but the barges, I can't.
That's a lot of.
Okay, I don't. So this one is called Harmonious, if you don't know, and will also begin on October 1st. So much happening on October 1st.
And this is like the new staple indefinitely type situation, correct?
I think so. I believe it is. I have not heard of anything else after this point, unless they bring back Epcot forever.
The only thing I remember is Illuminations, and I'm so sad that I did not get a farewell to Illuminations merch of any kind. I looked at it and I was like, I don't need that. Regretted it ever since.
Understandable. Next up, we have
your favorite park.
I know, Disney's Animal Kingdom, Disney Kite Tales. So this is a daytime show. How are we feeling about this one, everyone?
I think the concept art is beautiful.
Yes, I agree.
Is that a thing? Oh, it moves. Oh, I like it.
Fancy.
I think they can do not a lot with this, but I think it would be a very good time. I too am not a person who frequents Animal Kingdom very much, but I would come to Animal Kingdom on my trip to see this show for sure.
Yeah, I think it'll be a pretty show and colorful show, and I like that it's in the daytime. because I think at Animal Kingdom, especially, there's not there are shows that are going on, but not like this. There's no big parade that happens. There's no, dance party that happens or whatever, like in some of the other parks. So I think this is nice for that.
I also Rivers of Light. No, never again. Is that?
I think never
Ixnay?
again. Right.
Oh, well,
I really like that. That was a cool show.
I never saw it.
Yeah.
Depressed about it.
This is a good question, Lewis. I don't
Scroll
know.
down, maybe?
Let's see.
Does it
Let's
say
see
it
if it
in the-
says. And if not, well, how do I get out of this? Like, now that I made it.
There it is.
Okay,
Oh, there we go.
These colorful creations will dance through the sky to the beat of favorite Disney songs, an uplifting, vibrant experience for the whole family. It doesn't say, but perhaps we can look into it more and follow up.
We can.
All right, let's go with one more because we're running out of time.
We always run out of
So
time.
let's do the outfits. Why not?
Okay, outfits, 10 out of 10. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I like them as well. Because do I still have Lewis's comment? No, I don't. Okay. I like them as well. I'm always good here for a good costume change for the characters. Like, I love 80s Epcot characters who were in the futuristic garb, if you will. So I'm enjoying this colorful change up for them as well.
I think it's very on brand. I think it's a very royal type.
Yes.
I dig it. I see what they did.
And it ties into the castle and the new look of the castle, which I like. So it's looking good. I mean, so you will get to experience some of the 50th and the changes that come with it come December. Are you excited for it?
My thing is a lot of people are going the day of. So my question is going to be, what is the alternative experience if you don't go the day of? I'll report back, but it's going to be at the end of the year. So stay tuned, but also look it up too.
I almost feel like on the day of, the only real difference would be like
being the first one.
Press and being the first ones and having the big wigs there. Because I feel like they're going to continue everything. You know, how they do celebrations. They stretch them out for as long as possible.
Like, this is 18 months of the same. I'm excited. Don't get me wrong, but I'm also only going 2 days.
Right.
Tentative. This is all tentative on some upcoming things that are in the works. We'll see. Sure. But I need to go back for a second because Lewis said something that I need to address. He said he was asking about if this is going to be a show for Animal Kingdom that we need to sit around for. Based off of the concept art, it looks like people were sitting in a open theater type situation.
I think it's where Rivers of Light was.
So I'm going to say yes. And yes, Rivers of Light was gone before COVID, but Animal Kingdom needs like a nighttime thing. Too, in my opinion. Don't fight me on it. I just, it'll give people a reason to stay at like longer, I think.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, I leave at lunch.
Right. Lewis also says he wants to know what they're doing for the holidays, which start 38 days after, which is also a good point. And I think, how things play out the next few months, which I don't anticipate anything going in reverse for Disney. I would be very surprised if Disney went in reverse in the next few months, despite anything that would pop up, but unless God forbid situations, but so I feel like they would just keep moving ahead and would probably start planning on doing some more for the holidays if they're going to be doing a lot more for the 50th.
I'm so excited because I'm hoping they tie in. Can you imagine iridescent holiday merch? Because I can, and I'm ready for it.
I like that idea. Hi, Circus Bear.
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
His name's Ken. Spoiler.
Hi, Ken. Thanks for letting me know. So now I know what to say. Sometimes I don't know names behind handles, and I'm always like, I'm just going to use the handle.
Shocker. There's no Adam.
AK visitors leaving at lunch. Well, I have never. Who would do such a thing? Who? Yes.
Oh, Frank.
Oh, there. And that's his closing statement as we approach 8:30 here. So that's our 30 minutes of 3 Disney news topics. Thank you, Steffers, for once again filling in for Frank, who's clearly slacking on these Thursday nights. I mean, I
Let
don't
us
know.
know.
Work, whatever.
Yeah, let us know on Twitter that you want me to replace Frank. Hashtag always stuffers.
Hashtag always Steffers. Hashtag not Frank. Let's see. Do we have any? I want to see if we have any. Do we have? No. Oh, we do. Here you are. I knew you were here somewhere. Your handles on Instagram at Adventures with Steppers and on Twitter at AsianZing95. You can find us at Dillos Diz, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Also, we're about to head over to the post show on Dillos Diz Resort, your escape to nostalgia, to chat some more and hang out.
I like that.
So,
I like that. Escape.
Yeah,
Do
right?
that.
It's a little escape. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks, everyone, for joining us. And Frank, we'll see you next week, I think.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh, gosh. Is Stuffers coming back with Frank?
Stay tuned. Deuces.
Bye.